Imagine standing in a place so extraordinary it feels as though you've stepped onto another planet. From fiery craters that burn endlessly in the desert to serene lakes that reflect the heavens above, Earth holds some of the most surreal places you'll ever encounter. These breathtaking destinations defy logic and captivate the imagination. In today's video, we'll explore the most surreal places on Earth. Hidden gems and iconic wonders alike. Places so unique they'll make you question reality. These are destinations you absolutely cannot miss. And trust us, you'll regret it if you don't add them to your bucket list. So, fasten your seatbelt as we take a journey across continents to uncover the most awe-inspiring places our planet has to offer. 1. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Our first stop takes us to Lake Natron in Tanzania, one of the most hauntingly beautiful places in the world. This shallow, salt-rich lake is famous for its blood-red waters, caused by the high concentration of salt and algae thriving in the alkaline environment. However, what sets this place apart are the preserved, stone-like remains of animals that get too close to its shores. The lake's extreme alkalinity essentially calcifies these creatures, turning them into eerie sculptures that line the edges of the lake. But it's not just a graveyard, it's also teeming with life. Lake Natron is a vital breeding ground for lesser flamingos, which flock to its shores in massive numbers, creating a surreal contrast of vivid pink birds against the red waters. Visiting Lake Natron is like stepping into a post-apocalyptic painting, unreal, haunting, and breathtaking all at once. 2. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana. Imagine standing atop a giant table suspended in the sky. That's exactly what Mount Roraima looks like, a flat-topped mountain at the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. This ancient tepuy, over 2 billion years old, is one of the most striking geological formations on Earth. The sheer cliffs and isolated summit are so unique that they've inspired legends, including Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. Once you ascend to the summit, you'll find an alien-like landscape of unique plants, sparkling quartz fields, and ancient rock formations carved by the elements over millennia. The constant mist swirling around the mountain adds an air of mystery. Standing here feels like visiting a lost world untouched by time, a surreal, mystical experience you won't find anywhere else. 3. The Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Moving on to New Zealand, we find the mesmerizing Glowworm Caves of Waitomo. Imagine gliding silently through a dark cavern while thousands of bioluminescent glowworms illuminate the walls and ceiling, resembling a starry night sky underground. It's a sight so enchanting it feels like stepping into a fantasy world. These caves are home to the Arachnocampa luminosa, a species of glowworm unique to New Zealand. The soft, bluish-green light emitted by these creatures creates a magical ambiance, offering visitors a tranquil and surreal experience. The combination of the cave's natural acoustics, shimmering glow, and stillness is something you'll carry with you for a lifetime. 4. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. In Bolivia, we visit Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth, and one of the most surreal landscapes imaginable. Spanning over 10,000 square kilometers, this vast expanse of white salt stretches endlessly, creating a hypnotic, dreamlike environment. During the rainy season, when a thin layer of water covers the flat, it transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky perfectly. Walking across Salar de Uyuni feels like floating in the clouds as the horizon disappears into the reflection. It's a photographer's paradise and a must-visit destination for anyone seeking an otherworldly experience. Add to this the unique charm of nearby salt hotels and the resident pink flamingos, and you'll find yourself in a place that defies imagination. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the heart of the Karakum Desert, in Turkmenistan lies the Door to Hell, a burning crater that has been ablaze for over 5 decades. This fiery pit was accidentally created during a Soviet drilling operation in the 1970s, when a natural gas field collapsed, forming a massive crater. Geologists set it on fire to prevent the spread of methane gas, expecting it to burn out in a few days. But it's still burning today. The crater, about 70 meters wide and 20 meters deep, emits an eerie orange glow visible from miles away. Standing at its edge, you can feel the intense heat and hear the roaring flames, making it one of the most surreal and haunting sights on Earth. It's a reminder of nature's power and humanity's unintended consequences. 6. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. In Arizona, USA, lies Antelope Canyon, a slot canyon carved by water over thousands of years. Its narrow, winding passages feature smooth, wave-like walls of red sandstone that seem to flow like liquid. When sunlight filters through the narrow openings above, it creates beams of light that dance across the walls, illuminating the canyon in shades of orange, red, and purple. Walking through Antelope Canyon feels like being inside a living piece of art. The way the light interacts with the intricate rock formations creates an ever-changing palette of colors and patterns. It's a surreal experience that's as much a feast for the senses as it is a spiritual journey. 7. The Chocolate Hills, Philippines. On the island of Bohol in the Philippines, we find the Chocolate Hills, a collection of over 1,200 symmetrical, grass-covered mounds. During the dry season, the grass turns brown, giving the hills their name and an appearance that resembles giant chocolate drops. What makes the Chocolate Hills so surreal is their uniformity and the mystery behind their formation. While geologists theorize that they were formed by the weathering of marine limestone, local legends tell stories of giants and heartbreak. Standing among these hills feels like stepping into a whimsical storybook landscape. 8. Mount Etna, Sicily, Italy. Mount Etna, Europe's most active volcano, dominates the landscape of Sicily, Italy, with its fiery displays and blackened terrain. Its eruptions have shaped the surrounding land into a surreal mix of barren lava fields and lush greenery. Visitors can hike the lower slopes or take a cable car closer to the summit, where the air is filled with the scent of sulfur and the ground radiates heat. Watching molten lava flow against the backdrop of the Mediterranean Sea is an experience that feels both humbling and surreal. It's a vivid reminder of the Earth's raw power and beauty. 9. The Blue Hole, Belize. Diving into the ocean, we arrive at the Blue Hole off the coast of Belize, a perfectly circular marine sinkhole surrounded by turquoise waters. Measuring over 300 meters across and 125 meters deep, this underwater cave system is a dream destination for divers and adventurers. The contrast between the shallow, crystal-clear waters and the deep, dark abyss of the Blue Hole creates a striking visual effect. Beneath the surface, divers encounter unique stalactites, marine life, and a world that feels as though it belongs on another planet. The Blue Hole's surreal beauty and mystery make it a bucket list destination for anyone seeking the extraordinary. 10. Lençóis, Maranhenses, Brazil. Finally, we visit Lençóis Maranhenses National Park in Brazil, a place where desert and oasis meet. This surreal landscape is characterized by endless white sand dunes interspersed with vibrant blue and green lagoons that form during the rainy season. Walking through the dunes feels like stepping onto an alien planet, with the pristine lagoons offering a stark contrast to the arid surroundings. The lagoons are warm and crystal clear, inviting visitors to take a refreshing swim. The ever-shifting dunes and ephemeral lagoons make this destination a dynamic and dreamlike experience, truly one of the most surreal places on Earth. From fiery craters to glowing caves and reflective salt flats, these surreal destinations prove that Earth is a treasure trove of wonders beyond imagination. Each one offers an experience so unique and awe-inspiring that you'll regret not seeing them in your lifetime. So, which of these surreal places will you add to your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible journeys to the most jaw-dropping destinations on our planet. Adventure awaits. Are you ready?